Salmon, guys. Yo, I'm dying. The flu has me by my balls. Um, but happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all fathers. Um, all fathers. Not fathers prancing around like mothers, not deputy moms. Fathers. Uh, for me, we live in a time where we lack the father, we lack the masculine role. Um, we live in a time where there's absent fathers, and even when there's fathers in the house, they're quiet, and there's no learning from those type of individuals. So happy Father's Day to fathers who actually father their kids. Um, so my whole chat right now is about what is father. What is fathering? Fathering is not that bullshit we've been told by media. Fathering is not that bullshit that women have asked us to do. You can't be told by a woman how to father. The same way that I can't tell a woman how to mother. I have never mothered before. I can try and mimic or I can try and copy what I've seen, but I can never mother because we're very different in how we express our love. I'm not a religious person, but I just want to just speak and read this little passage that speaks to fatherhood before I unpack a little bit more. So it says, I asked for strength and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom and God gave me problems to solve. I asked for prosperity and God gave me brawn and brains. I asked for courage and God gave me dangers to overcome. It carries on, speaks about patience, and God puts you in a situation where it forces you to wait. It speaks about love, and God presents you with troubled people where you can love, or you can learn how to love. That to me speaks to God as his father, as a father role. A father is meant to have a different type of love. He parents different to a mother. He is the opposite of what a mother is. If I were to just put it out of my thumb, a mother is more of a nurturing type of love, more of a come suckle at the bosom, which is me, and I will just pour out my love. Whereas a father's role is more of a tough love. If you think of a rugby coach or a drill sergeant, so if I'm in an army, the drill sergeant who gives me the toughest love, who trains me the hardest, who pushes discipline, who pushes structure, who is unapologetically tough on me, that guy is presenting me with the most amount of love, because the chances are I'll come back home safe after war. Chances are I won't die at the first bullet that goes my way. Same with rugby. The tougher your coach is on you, the harder he makes you do push-ups, do drills, the harder he is, and gives you that tough love. The lower the chances of you getting injured because you're very conditioned, and the higher the chance you'll enjoy games because you'll be fitter than your opposition, you'll be harder than your opposition, and you'll see things a lot better. So again, when I look at fathers, I look at tough love. It is not the nurturing, come suckle on my bosom type of love that mothers do. It is not the everyday watering the garden type of love that mothers do. This is a very, very tailored type of love. I try and use an example of, just for this case, let's say women are a tortoise and men are a turtle. So again, a tortoise and a turtle looks very much the same, but the way in which they go about their life is very, very different. I come from a generation where most of my peers were raised by single mothers, and the mothers did everything they could do. The mothers really, really gave 100%, and I always shout out to my mom, who is an absolute beast in her domain. She was the best tortoise that she can be, but she can't be more than that. So again, the challenges that I had to face as a turtle, because the moment you get into that ocean, your mom can't be there. She can't help you. Your mom can't help you anymore. So you now need to be able to figure it out on your own. So if you're looking at a time where black males have the highest unemployment rate in this country, highest unemployment rate, you go to any Checkers, Pick and Pay, even the low end jobs, the cashiers, it's just females. At gym this morning, the person who was cleaning the male change room was a female. Where are the males? So males aren't even getting low end jobs. I'm in media. I know way more senior black females in senior roles, being senior strategists, being BUDs, being this is senior black females. The black males are nowhere. Yet, if those males or those females are looking for a partner, they're still looking for a partner who can provide from a financial point. Yet they're not put in spaces where they can grow and learn these things. For me, Instead of saying to my kids, oh no, Sharpie, here's this thing, you want PlayStation. How can I put them in a space where they can learn how to save, to one, work for money, save their money, and then buy themselves that PlayStation? Rather than, here's the PlayStation. If I can start teaching them all those things, if I know with me as Penson, I struggle with being patient, I know what the chances are my sons will also struggle with something similar to that. Let me put them in spaces where they will be forced to be patient. I was watching Fatherhood, yeah, Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart, I think he's amazing. But fatherhood is that same bullshit that we've been taught, which throws everything off. Because Kevin Hart is raising a daughter by himself. And Kevin Hart, in that whole movie, all he's trying to do is be a mom. That entire movie is trying to be a mom to this girl. And I'm just saying, where's the other side? He says, there's a quote that he says there, just to quote him in the movie, he says, I am doing everything that I know your mom would have wanted me to do. So essentially, I'm just trying to be your mom. I'm trying to mirror that. Look, in hindsight, maybe because it was a little girl, so he was a turtle trying to raise a tortoise, maybe by trying to mimic, because women's experiences of the world and their challenges are so different. So maybe he was right, in trying to be a mom to raise this female who will become a mom one day. I see it time and time again, mothers meaning well, but destroying their kids. Because this turtle of your son can only be out there in the greenlands and the grasslands for so long. This turtle of your son needs to be in the water. And once he's in the water, who's going to tell him what fish to run away from? Who's going to tell him what type of seaweed to eat? All these things moms don't understand. I fully get your pain as single moms because, again, you're doing all of this amazing job by yourself. It is hard. It is taxing emotionally, mentally, financially. It is hard. I feel your pain. Please, single mothers, if you can, bring a strong male who has an opposite energy to you. Bring a cousin, bring a father figure, which might be a male colleague, your boyfriend, or whatever the case is, so that your son can actually see these things. So that your daughter, as important, can see how turtles move as well, so that she can learn what to look out for in the world as she grows up, so that she can also pick up certain traits, because a lot of traits will obviously overlap, and if you have both those energies coming through, if you're a single dad, make sure that there's a woman with that nurturing love around your kids, so that they can also understand. Which is sometimes, as men, as good fathers, we tend to be a bit tough on our kids. Now when you've got that nurturing love that tends to be a bit softer to balance these energies. Again, I understand the pain of single moms who are going through all of this stuff by themselves. I don't want to get too into the reason why you're a single mom. That's a conversation for a different day. But if you're going through that, please find strong men who have a separate energy. Not deputy moms, not guys who are trying to impress you by, look, I'm going to make a muffin with your son. Fuck that muffin thing. You as a mom can do that. He needs to go and show the kids how to make money, how to be patient, how to learn how to fight, how to be logical. These things where our mothers taught us how to wash dishes and how to cook, those things are nonsensical for turtles. If a turtle is taught properly, he knows how to make money. So he can get himself a helper, he can get himself a washing machine, he can get himself a dishwasher in order to get those things done. His job is to be able to make that stack. His job is to be able to be patient, logical, rational. His job is to protect. He needs to know all these things. But because tortoises are busy filling us up with what tortoises do, we end up missing out on what turtles do. You get into the ocean, you panic, you start drowning, we commit suicide. As we know, men are 4 times more likely to commit suicide. We get depressed, we're broken financially, we don't know what the fuck to do. We start acting out in horrible, horrible ways, all because we don't know how to deal with the pressures that we're in. So to all the fathers that are out there, please note, you don't have to be staring at your fucking son every day. If you see your son once a week, twice a week, once a month, just know that when you're there, you take this boy, you go into the ocean and you guys swim. And you point this. You do that. And that one day, you make sure it resonates with him and it's more powerful than 100 other days with a tortoise, so that he can see who he is as a turtle. Guys, Ngiyatanda, I hope all fathers and father figures a blessed Father's Day. If you are based in Lithuania, I know Father's Day is a public holiday. Fucking love you, wish I was there with you. But for us, it's just a national day. Blessed fathers, happy Father's Day to all. Shut